Thanks for tuning into the DevOps for Mobile Apps update for June 16th, 2022. On my screen, I've got the update issue here, and I'll link that in the description below on the YouTube video as well. First thing, I'll just do a quick update on the usage for the last couple weeks. We've seen a nice increase in usage, about 62% over the last couple weeks, up to 47 unique projects using secure files. And we've also seen about 8,300 total jobs using secure files. So that's about 7,000 jobs over the last 2 weeks. So a nice increase in usage. Obviously want to get some more projects using it, but so far it's looking pretty good. I'll continue to throw these updates in here and future updates as well. So for the topics this week, the first thing I wanted to talk about is a new proposal for adding runner support for secure files. The previous proposal was, I think, a bit more complicated. It was just a deeper integration and had more features to it, but I think it would take a little bit more to build. Now have this proposal for a simpler MVC. I'm looking to get some feedback on this, but I think this will be a nice first step, and then we can move to the more complex implementation later. The next item here is the Fastlane Match storage mode. So this is a pull request that I have into the Fastlane project. This is going to add secure files as a storage backend for Fastlane Match. It would make it a seamless user experience for folks that are using Fastlane Match. Looking forward to the feedback that I get from the team. I'm not sure how fast they are at reviewing pull requests, so we'll wait and see what happens there. There's quite a few open, so it could take a little while. If this ends up being kind of slow, I might look at using plugins and seeing if we can just create a Fastlane plugin that can do the same thing. So I'll keep an eye on that, but this is in progress, and hopefully we'll get something in place there pretty soon. The next item here is I've started to talk with UX research and working through product marketing to see if we can do a small outreach program to the folks that have used secure files so far. I think there's about 50 of them, and just wanted to get their feedback and see what they liked, what they didn't like, what we could make easier, that kind of stuff. There's an issue there that captures that discussion. We'll hopefully get that kicked off in the next couple weeks. And then the last thing I had on here is a quick look at Xcode Cloud. I got access to that this week, so I went and set that up for a project and captured the details that I found. And it's in this issue here. I've got a bunch of screenshots. The setup was pretty easy. The one thing that did create a little bit of a hurdle was the OAuth access that's required. When you set this up, it's asking for OAuth access to your GitLab account. It's asking for all projects that I have associated with my account. So that felt a little uncomfortable. So what I actually did for this project was I just created a new user that only had access to the one project that I wanted to try this out on. So that minimized the risk there. I did talk with a customer this week who echoed the same concerns. They're sort of in a holding pattern on being able to try out Xcode Cloud for the same reason. The rest of it, pretty straightforward. The other thing that I did notice is that this does link into the pipeline. The external job here is the Xcode Cloud build, and that clicking on that will take you over to the build in App Store Connect. I've got all this detail on this issue here, so feel free to take a look at that if you're interested. So that's it for this update. In my up next section, I'm going to be primarily focused on the remaining roadmap items, the high priority ones. I want to get this feature to a place where it's in a good state, the main follow-up tasks are done, and it's ready to be set aside so we can start to focus on some of the other features that I want to work on too. All of those roadmap items are captured in the issue linked there, or it's in Epic actually. You can check those out there if you want. Otherwise, that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.